is up, everybody? This is Randy with R&R Outdoor Services of Michigan. So today's video is going to be on basically a toolbox tour. For some of you that don't know me, I do small engine work during the summer for a little bit of extra money because the yards that I take care of, sometimes during the summer we may not cut for 2-3 weeks because we get a drought, usually around August, early August, end of July, we get a drought. So some yards don't get cut 2-3 weeks. So I do this, small engine mechanics. I did bring my tools home this year. So basically what I want to show you guys is what I use, and some of it is expensive, some of it isn't. So I say if you're going to be a small engine mechanic, start out with cheap stuff, not Harbor Freight cheap, but like Cobalt. I have a few of them. Start out with cheap and then work your way up to more expensive, SK, Mac, Snap-on, whatever. Work up to that. That's what I'm doing right now. So let's get into this video, guys. Okay, guys, so I just want to start with some of the stuff that I can't fit in my toolbox, because I do, during the off season when I'm not working there, I do keep spark plugs, just some random stuff for myself. So basically what I can't fit in there right now is this Snap-on pick set. I think I got it on Amazon for about 50 bucks. Here's the part number. So I have that. Some Tecton. This is a brand that it's cheap, but if I'm gonna get an Allen set, I'm not gonna buy expensive because I break them a lot, and this has a lifetime warranty. Yes, it was made in China. I don't like that, but for me, this box is not easy to open either. For me, it's not really worth it. It's kind of hard to do this one-handed. Well, anyway, it's a 30-piece set. There's the part number. So that's another thing that I use. I do have 2 DeWalt sets, metric and standard, so I have those too. So obviously the spark plugs, this is just some of the stuff, C-clips or E-clips that I keep in there, spark plugs for everything. And then I do have the spark tester, voltmeter, test light. Some consumables that I keep for myself is black gasket maker, blue thread locker, and red thread locker. So let's get into this. I have a set of some brand, Chinese brand, from Tractor Supply drill bits. I have DeWalt drill bits. I'll open these up. So I didn't really need an expensive set. I know Mac has really good drill bits. You can replace almost all of them for under their warranty. Here's another DeWalt set. It's just Phillips. If you have a quarter hex impact, that's for that. I used that on my drill before I got my impact. So then I have my DeWalt 20-volt drill. Usually if I'll just keep this on there for the summer, and I'll clean gaskets off either with that or the shop air one. And here's my Milwaukee M18 fuel 3/8 impact. Love this thing. Compared to what the guy that I work with has a Snap-on, this to me is just better for the price. My plan is to get the 5.0 battery for this before I go back this year. So let's get on to the toolbox. This is my just small, I think it's like 21-inch toolbox. I keep markers. Usually I'll take some from work. Cheap spark plug wrench, some scissors, tape measure, knife, some little screwdrivers, gauge set for valves, hand brush, and here is my hammer drawer. No, I don't need a lot of hammers. This is just a cheap Amazon, an old dead blow, or not dead blow, ball peen. This is a dead blow. It's not a true dead blow, but I think it was like 13 bucks. I mean, it was worth it for what I use it for. Let me move this out of the way, guys. Here's my screwdriver drawer. This is just an all-over screwdriver drawer. Some Macs that I couldn't fit in the drawer before, below this. DeWalt little hex driver. Just all sorts of random ones. Harbor Freights with a metal hitting tip. Some old Snap-on ones. And down here, I gotta move it, is my Mac set. So the flats on this side fill up, 2 smalls. And then down here in the big box, I think this is like a 30-inch or something. First drawer is my wrenches, or ratchet, whatever you want to call it. Socket wrench, SK, I think this is Armstrong, DeWalt one. These are all 3/8, these are quarters. Pittsburgh, it's not the best, but thought I might try it out. Cornwell, Flex 3/8, Snap-on, quarter, Cobalt quarter, and DeWalt quarter. And then this is just a small old Snap-on extension, and you can use it as a handle. Here's another quarter handle. Here's all my 3/8 extensions, my quarter extension, my wobble, my 3/8 quarter, my little impact universal, SK thumb wheel, some SK spark plug sockets, because I usually break these a lot, so I got a bunch of them. Old SK ratchet. This was my great grandpa's, along with the sockets and this extension. I polished these up at school. Came out a lot better than what they were. Did the extension, that came out pretty good, and not as good as the sockets. Another half-inch extension, half-inch T-bar, half-inch Cornwell ratchet. Big Snap-on quarter, I think that's like a 14-inch. Snap-on, these are both old Snap-on, I don't know what you call that. Big Snap-on, or not Snap-on, doesn't even have a brand on it. Half-inch ratchet, I assume this is SK, nope, Cornwell breaker bar. And these are all SK sockets, half-inch. It goes from, if it'll focus, 1 1/8 to, I think it's like 3/8, 7/16, 12 points. Harbor Freight torque wrench. I don't need anything really expensive. And then here's just some old SK 1/4 inch sockets. And then down below is my socket drawer. You guys can see SKs, deeps, metric and SAE, shallows, metric and SAE, impacts. I believe these are standard, and SAE. These are DeWalt. That's SK. The impacts are DeWalt. So, and then these are the metrics. These are good for the price. They're pretty much the same thing as the Mac version. Obviously made cheaper, but Mac owns DeWalt. Stanley Black & Decker owns DeWalt, all that, so, and Mac, so they're pretty much same design, made cheaper. So, and these are just some old, or not old, but my first set of DeWalts I just have sitting around. And here's some more of the DeWalt's. I believe this random one is a snap-on. What is it, 3/4? Yep, 3/4. Some DeWalt quarters. Some, I believe these are Cobalt Torx. That's all DeWalt. That's all DeWalt. DeWalt. Cobalt. That's Cobalt. Snap-on 13/16 spark plug wrench. 5/8 spark plug wrench, Craftsman. And I think this is just a random 13/16. Yeah. SP, I don't know what that is. Also this little chrome one, I got a set of the SK 3/8, and this came in at, I think it's like a 6mm, and it didn't fit in either of those. So, and my socket holders, the red ones are Craftsman, and these are Harbor Freight. And then down here we have DeWalt ratcheting wrenches, 18-10. I think it does skip. Yeah, it skips 17. And then down here, 3/4 to, what is that, 5/16. And then I'll get these out. They're the Tecton stubbies. So this is the metric set. I think I bought these for like 28 bucks or 30 bucks. Pretty nice set for the price. And then obviously the SAE set, same thing. A little bit less, but, and then back here are Cobalt 7/8 to, I think, 1/4, 19 to 8. I think so. Old snap-on flare wrench. I don't know if you guys can read that or not. USA. 3/8 to 7/16. So, the next drawer is, this is a Harbor Freight compression tester gear wrench master set of pretty much any Torx flatheads for Ratchet. I think I bought this for like 32 bucks. I've broken a few of like the 25 and 27. Just order replacements because they weren't that expensive. Goes all the way up to T40 down to, what is it? T8. You get your Phillips, Allens. So I consider that a gear wrench, the gear wrench master set for me. Some vice grips, Cobalt vice grips, Cobalt vice grips, Cobalt vice grips, Crescent, made in the USA, CT Co. Crescent USA. I think that's a 6-inch and a 10-inch. A file, SK line clampers for clamping off gas line. Channel lock, Dykes, 45-degree Matco, old Matcos, 2 linesmen, probably a 6 and an 8. Some more Matco. This is Matco. That big one down there is Matco. Cobalt, channel lock, and some Cobalt wrenches. So, and I think that's it. We'll just give you a quick overview of everything. Obviously, I need to put everything back where it was, but, and the 2 master sets, so, I think that's it for my tool set, guys. So, let me, click this out, and we'll do the outro. Okay, guys, so basically what you guys just seen is my, sorry for, gotta move some stuff around really quick, my toolbox tour as a pretty much part-time small engine mechanic. Obviously at work I won't have the spark plugs in there because we have a place where we keep all that. But I did want to talk about Craftsman, And why? Yes, I do have a few things Craftsman, but I do not like it. So here's a Craftsman screwdriver. This is why I bought the Max. Tip broke off. And then here is a Craftsman Phillips that got stripped out. This broke off. No, I was not using it as a pry bar. No, someone's going to end up saying that. I just have a feeling of that. So basically what I was doing is I was taking a bolt off on, I think, a push mower or something, or not a bolt, a flathead screw broke off. I'm just going to end up taking it to the grinder over there and filing it down. So they're not as good as what they used to be, obviously, because, as I said in my last video, they're trying to cut costs, which, again, we can't prevent unless we buy high-end tools. But like the snap-on set for these two, they're about 20 bucks a piece. So I'm like, yeah, if I can get 6 of them for 20 bucks, it's worth it. I think for the Max set, the bottom drawer and the middle drawer, I had 2 Phillips. I paid like 150 bucks for all those, and they were used on eBay, so I said, why not? So these, I think I paid, what, 50 bucks for. I like them for what I use them for, because I'm working on a lot of carburetors. I don't do EFI, I just do push mowers, the push, pretty much anything that you can push. I work on riders on my own, and I do some in the shop, but mainly what I do is push mowers, power washers, push leaf blowers. So that is it, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you all have a great day, night, wherever it is where you are. See you in the next video.